Well, howdy there, Internet people, it's Beau again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump's new Reagan problem. Trump had a little meltdown and decided to increase tariffs on Canada and jack up prices on Americans because a Canadian politician ran an ad showcasing Republican icon Ronald Reagan's views on tariffs. That has led to people looking back at the positions and rhetoric of Reagan and realizing how far Trump has dragged the Republican Party. This year, we most appropriately observe Immigrants' Day on October 28, the 101st anniversary of the unveiling of the Statue of Liberty, the beloved statue Emma Lazarus called Mother of Exiles, from whose beak in hand glows worldwide welcome. That welcome is America's welcome, which has ever beckoned millions upon millions of courageous souls to this land of freedom, justice, and opportunity. Immigrants have always brought great gifts to their new home on these shores, the gifts of hardiness and heart, of intellect and hope. 200 years ago, immigrants were among the framers of a constitution for these United States. They knew what they were about, for they began that charter of liberty and limited government with the words, "We the people." Yep, that was Reagan, declaring a day to honor immigrants in 1987. And just in case you were wondering how much the issue resonated with him, in his last speech, he said, quote, "And since this is the last speech that I will give as president, I think it's fitting to leave one final thought, an observation about a country which I love. It was stated best in a letter I received not long ago. A man wrote me and said, 'You can go to live in France, but you cannot become a Frenchman. You can go to live in Germany or Turkey or Japan, but you cannot become a German, a Turk, or a Japanese. But anyone from any corner of the earth can come to live in America and become an American.'" I don't want to sit here and turn Reagan into some deity, because he wasn't. He was just a man with a giant list of faults. But the direction of the Republican Party is on full display. Trump loves comparing himself to other presidents. The comparisons between him and Reagan haven't exactly been favorable for him, even on his side of the aisle. I don't think this moment is going to break Trump's hold on the Republican Party, but it's certainly an interesting moment. That moment when many Republicans start to realize that they really did advance further and further to the right and wound up supporting ideas the Republican Party knew were faulty almost half a century ago. We're still a long way away from even a slim majority of Republicans realizing the billionaire doesn't actually care about them. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.